here today. It's just that after the election results yesterday, I just came to ask if I can stay. Okay. So I'm Pauline. They say you should never ask a lady her age, don't they? Oh, bollocks to that, I'm 50! 2. I can't believe it, can you? Can't believe I'm not a lady. I know, it's awful. I never wanted to be a lady. You know, ladies, there are rules, aren't there, to being a lady? Lady doesn't talk too much, doesn't eat too much. She never wears horizontal stripes. What's that about? You can't believe it, can you? I can't believe I'm so old. Bless you, what's that, Jamie? I don't look a day under 60. Fuck you, Jamie. Say you're only as old as you feel, don't they? I feel 52. Coming to terms with the fact that I will never present Country File. And if I ever do achieve my comedy dreams, I'll probably end up paired with Anton Dubeck, won't I? Nobody wants that. When I was 20, I'd look in the mirror and I hated my face and I hated my body. I look back now and I think, isn't that an awful waste of a young woman's energy, isn't it? Especially because now I look in the mirror and, you know, all I see is fabulous. Thank you. You were all thinking it. Because when I was 20, you were supposed to have huge boobs, tiny waist, round hips. I look back now and I think, wow, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I was doing better than I thought. And then when I was 30, I'd look in the mirror and think, oh, a tan. And now, I kid you not, I've got sun damage in the shape of cheekbones, thank you very much. It's great. Don't have to buy blusher anymore, save a fortune. Hashtag winning! I'm too old to say hashtag winning. Still, at least I'm not like a man, eh? Sorry. But you know what men are like. Men, they get to my age, they have a midlife crisis, don't they? Yeah. Go to Glastonbury, buy a motorbike, start flirting with 20-year-old women. I mean, it's bad. If you ask me, that is just a sad, pathetic search for attention. At least I'm not like that. So I'm taking up stand-up comedy. I was booked to perform like at a comedy night, and the guy who was running it, he made one of those Facebook event pages for it, and I looked at the page, there was a list of all comedians performing, and my name wasn't on there, and I knew straight away why, because probably we've all read the articles, haven't we? Women over 50, we're invisible. It's true. Just because I'm no longer in the running to be Britain's next top model, apparently you can't see me. God bless you, it's fine, you're allowed to laugh at that. I never aspired to being a model. I can never commit, you know, to putting on that much height. I called the guy out on it. I said, you sexist, ageist bastard. I did. I said, you left me off that list. And he said, I think you're looking at last month's event, not this month's event. The irony. I'm not having periods anymore. I don't know what month it is. Ah! Give me a cheer for the menopause. Don't! No! It's crap. It's shit. I'm all over the place. I'm forgetful. I'm irritable. I repeat myself all the time. Coming to terms with the fact that I'll never present Country File. And I do really ditzy things, like I was never this person. I went out, washed my shower curtain, okay, took it out of the machine, and went to hang it on the line outside, and it had started raining. Yeah. And I lost my shit. Wow, I can't hang the shower curtain up outside, what am I going to do? I ended up calling my husband on the phone and going, where am I going to hang the bloody shower curtain? Now I can't hang it on a hanger, it'll fall off. Now I can't hang it on the radiator, it's going to get dusty on the floor. I'm going to keep going till you all get it. Because it took me ages. And I'm not a stupid person. I've got 2 degrees. Thank you. I mean, to be fair, the first one was in drama, but nevertheless. Second one was sociology. I know. When I was a student, there was a sign in the student union hall, in the bar in the union. There was a sign in the toilets, just above the loo roll. Someone had written, sociology degrees, please take one. I know. Oh, bless you, thank you. So I'm now at this stage of my life where I feel like I'm being buffered between generations. You know, I've got teenagers one side, I've got my elderly mum the other. They call us the sandwich generation. Have you heard that? I mean, by the time you guys are old enough, you'll be the artisan sourdough wrap generation. We think ourselves as the meat in the sandwich, but I think when you get there, you'll be, I don't know, you'll be the smashed avocado and regret. Twisted shards of wax or something. In a sandwich generation. Yeah. But my teenagers say to me, Mum, you've got to stop treating us like we're children. You know, they are children. They're still children. Given half a chance, my kids would spend the whole day on a screen eating chocolate. And then there's my elderly mum. She's 90 now. Given half a chance, she'd spend the whole day on a screen eating chocolate. And I have to take care of everyone. I've got to stop them all. I can't have them all doing that, because obviously it's my chocolate. My son said, Mum, you are infantilising me. He said, you've got to stop calling it study pops, it's homework. I said, fair enough, but infantilising. You need to put that in your next English homework. My friend. He's lovely, my son is 14 now, and I had probably the best, most beautiful experience I've ever had with him, actually. Just one day last term, he came home from school, and like off his own bat, right? He said, Mum, I'm just going to have a shower before Scouts. Oh, I was so happy. And then my husband completely ruined it. He said, you know, he's not going in the shower to get clean, don't you? Oh, yes, he did. I said, oh my God, you can't say that to me. That's my child. That's my boy. I'm going to have to talk to him, aren't I? So I sat him down the next day after school and I said, son, I need a word. I said, I've spent 14 years impressing upon you how important it is that you and I have a close and honest relationship. And I need you to know, I've changed my mind. Because there is stuff I don't want to know. Thank you very much. Because my friend's son, he used to tell her everything. And I mean everything. Like, he would bring her a set of sheets and go, Mum, I had a wet dream. No, we don't want to know. He'd go to her and go, Mum, is this normal? Fuck no, it's not normal. It's shocking. When he was older, I shit you not, when he was older, this boy, he went out with a contortionist from Britain's Got Talent. As a mother, there are things I do not need to picture, thank you very much. So no, none of that. Oh God, then there's my mum, right? So my mum is 90 now, she's very frail. And to give you an idea of who my mum was and is, about 10 years ago, they called her from the local council. They said, Mrs. Eyre, we're just giving you a call to make sure that you're okay. We just want you, there's been so much snow over the last couple of days, we want to make sure that you've got everything that you need. And my mum's brilliant. She went, oh no, I'm fine, she said, I've got a freezer full of food, a cupboard full of chocolate, and I've got a shovel, and I've cleared the front of my house, and I've checked on the old people in my street, everyone's fine. That's my mum. She's a legend, she's brilliant. They didn't give up from the council, they called another time. They said, now that you're over 80, Mrs. Eyre, we wonder whether you might be interested in Meals on Wheels. My mum said, oh, lovely. She said, I would. She said, it's bad timing. I've already got a full diary full of voluntary work already. She's lovely. And so this year I wanted to make sure that Mother's Day was really special. So I arranged that we'd go around with the kids to see her. Oh, the day before Mother's Day, so Saturday, like late afternoon, I'm driving along where I live, and we drove past these two lads, and I noticed that each one of them had a bouquet of pink flowers, and they were obviously taking them home for their mums. And I thought, oh, that's so sweet, isn't it? And I looked up, and one of those boys was my son. Isn't that great? I was so chuffed, I couldn't wait for the next morning. And the next morning came, and I had to wake him up, because we were going over to Grandma's, and I woke him up, and he opened his eyes, and he said, morning, Mum. I said, oh, happy Mother's Day. And he reached down by the side of the bed, and he pulled out a card. I don't know. I still don't know. To this day, I don't know. I don't know who got those flowers. I just hope the bitch enjoyed them. Thank you very much.